The intriguing discussion on governmental agencies and their purposes versus free market competition and entrepreneurship is at the forefront of the modern economic discussions. Today, traditionally run government industries and agencies are being challenged by entrepreneurs and business competitors. And nowhere is this more clear in the industry of space and travel, a tantalizing field for many scientists and believers in a galactic settlement. The dreams of humankind eventually traveling and settling the stars has become embedded in our science fiction and modern culture. And for a while, I and many others thought that NASA was leading the charge into the age of spaceflight, but in truth, NASA is quite overfunded and constantly behind schedule. The U.S. News and World Report shows that NASA's biggest projects are more than 27% over their budget. They've also lacked the incentive to improve and advance their technology associated with their spaceflight. Take, for instance, the reuse of fuel systems. And while NASA has been stagnated, there are brilliant captains of industry who push forward and find clever solutions to problems that the aerospace industry has long suffered with. So the question stands, are SpaceX and NASA competitors in the field of space travel? And should government agencies be sent to the chopping block, instead be replaced by free market entrepreneurs? I say that this complex question deserves a more in-depth and hopefully complex answer. Still discussing NASA and the business like SpaceX is that I do believe that they are in fact not competitors. In fact, their existence is almost entirely symbiotic and benefits both parties' existences. SpaceX has helped to challenge the stagnant aerospace industry so that long-time companies have not enjoyed good competition, and they now have to rapidly expand and tech up to match new competitors in the field. And thanks to SpaceX, we now have new innovations like retrievable rockets or modern technology on our spaceships. But we could not have a SpaceX without a NASA. The business of space travel, while exciting and vital, is expensive and has very little profit and is very niche in the market. So, businesses like SpaceX rely on private funding, and one of the biggest contributors to keeping businesses like SpaceX afloat was NASA. Because NASA has no worries of losing profit or economic restrictions, they can support smaller for-profit companies. Because of the direct help from NASA, SpaceX was able to avoid bankruptcy and keep pushing on and innovating in these fields. They also allow SpaceX to fly their own ships on NASA property. NASA has acted as the bedrock and foundation for space travel for many years and continues to act as its support structure. Having both having both the incentive to expand from business perspective and having the bedrock and stability that government provides are very important.